So you're going down. It's lit by occasional torches. There's lots of shadow in between the torches, but it is lit by occasional torches. And you get about a third of the way down, and you hear from back up behind you the familiar voice of your matched pair partner hollering down. He's like, "Gregoris! Gregoris! Wait for me!" You can kind of see his silhouette against the light, the brighter room in the basement of the Ludus, and he's waddling down, and he comes on up to you. His heavy feet just making slap noises as he comes up. And that is not where he's at. He's like, "You in such a hurry to get to our first match that you're going to try to take them on by yourself?"
If I need to, because I would not start without you.
It's like, "Oh." He goes, "Yes." He goes, "You know." He goes, "I've set my whole life towards this one point, towards winning the day today."
I think we'll make it happen. You know, they've got us fighting a couple matches.
He says, "Yes, I heard." He goes, "You heard what we're going up against first?"
Some beast.
He says, "Yes." He goes, "The master greased a few palms, and he goes, he told us he was able to find out what we're going up against."
Yeah.
He goes, "It's two. I think they're called Salops. He goes, "Have you ever heard of the big? They look like giant centipedes, and they use them to chase down escaped slaves because they can
I think
track."
I've heard of that. Yeah.
He goes, "You got to watch out for their antenna because they'll hit you with it, and it's like getting shocked almost, and you tense up, and it's like getting knocked out, and you just fall over."
All right.
He goes, "They do bite." He goes, "They got like 3 sets of jaws." It's like that. They go like.
All right. Well, we'll just try to stay away from that and figure it out.
He goes, "But there'll be one of them a piece for us, and then later on in the afternoon, then we get to show for Lord Magistalis that we have what it takes to take on their champion. That will be a 2 against 1, but he's their house champion, and these are our first matches." So.
Do you know anything about him?
He says, I don't know." He goes, I've never heard of they didn't even tell me his name. Apparently, they're a new house. They've not had a stable for very long. And he goes, I just think that this guy was running his mouth to the master.
Well, the new house, I find it funny that the new house is able to...
Well, it's not that the house itself is newly promoted. He goes, "I don't know." He goes, "I'm a slave. What do I know?" He goes, "I think it's that they're new into the gladiator game."
Gotcha.
He goes, "They haven't been haven't had a stable for very long, and this guy apparently thought he could buy his way into having a good stable."
I guess Guess we'll show him otherwise.
He goes, that's the spirit. He goes, I'd hate to think that my spirit would haunt the Criterion forever just because we lost today.
Although that would be pretty cool.
He looks over and he's like, who are you?
I'm me. Who are you?
No, you're not. I'm me. He says, he goes, I'm older than you, so I was me first.
These people were with me out on patrol, and they've got some things we're working on after this. That
your army buddies, huh?
Or say what?
They're your army buddies, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh well. He says, "Well, come on, let's go." He's eager to.
I'll follow him. I'll let him lead since he's
all right.
Eager to go. Just watch out for the hole.
He goes, yeah. He goes, one time I about stuck my foot in it. And they told me, boy, you better not stick your foot in that. You'll pull your leg back. You'll have just a nub for an ankle.
I've wondered what's in it.
He goes, I heard some squealing one time.
Deliverance.
He says, and they said there was some guy named Ned down there, Ned Beatty, I think. But
a fine Southern movie.
Yeah. But all right. So he passes that up on, and he's going as fast as his little feet will carry him. As a matter of fact, watching him run. You've seen him run before, but because compared to his torso, how short his legs are, he kind of has to just kind of throw his legs around in front of him like this as he runs. So, you seen Return of the Living Dead?
A long time ago.
You know when there's that one, they go outside and there's that one that's eating somebody's brain, and it jumps up, and I think it's an amputee. I'm not sure. I think it was actually a homeless guy that they gave a certain amount of money to be just a makeup wearing extra, but he was like from the knees down amputee, and he was just kind of coming at him like, and they shot at it. It was one of the first zombies that they saw killing somebody. He kind of runs like that.
Okay.
Only he's not hollering brains. And as he starts to pull away, that's about when you guys do notice that you're getting close to that grate. And it's kind of hard not to notice it. It's kind of like it draws your attention. Go ahead and give me another wisdom check, I guess.
Made it. I had a 6.
All right.
You failed.
You failed?
Yep.
Made it.
You made it?
I mean,
all right. Well, nobody else is hearing this, but all right. But yeah, you're hearing the whole thing about the strange moon circle through the sky. Strange moon circle through the sky.
Strange moon circle through the sky.
What?
Hello, Ted.
Yeah, exactly. You're just walking along with everybody else. Yeah.
You guys are not hearing that at all?
No.
You don't hear it this time?
And this time you can definitely tell the direction of it is from the grate.
Okay.
And you kind of get a if you look that direction, you kind of get a flashback of eyes lit up looking back at you, although you don't actually see that. You just kind of get the dream flashback from that.
Okay. Yeah, I think what I was dreaming about was in here. I'm not going in that thing right now. We're just going on by.
Yeah, because you have to be in the match.
You got places to be, people to see, things to do.
You got things to do and people to kill.
Yeah. Sounds more fun. Just watch out for that hole.
All right. I'll do it.
All right. So you guys gonna let him go on and you're gonna look at it or what?
No, I'm gonna go on past.
I'm following her.
Okay. Now you know that there's gonna be like 7 or 8 guards at the other end.
Yeah.
And they're
That's true.
they're
I don't know
all
if the guards will let you buy down here.
Well, they'll let me buy this.
That's up to you. But
They won't let me just stand at the gate and watch the games.
No, well, the way that there's several sets of gates that you've got to go through on the other end. That way, in case one happens to be open and somebody rushes in, it works kind of like an airlock to keep them from getting into the next and then getting into the tunnel after that. And some of them, are very, very large and very heavy, so that like large beasts can't just plow through them.
yeah, okay. So there's like layers of gates and places like that we may go through, or that we have to go through, and you may just have to pay admission to get in.
Oh, I jiggled the camera. Oopsies.
But I can tell you,
It seems okay.
how many gates are in this place that they let us out into the arena?
You've got at least 2 to go through.
I mean, like from watching it, that's from the arena floor. Like if you're coming in and out into the arena. And out,
Oh, you mean like if you're trying to just get into the crowd?
No, like if they let me out to fight.
Yeah.
How many gates are out there in the arena floor?
Oh, there's this one and like one more.
Okay.
Because there's like one big gate but a lot of times they'll just let somebody out and they'll go kind of walk over to kind of near the far side, and then their opponent will be let out after them.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if that's where you guys might want to set up if you go out there and watch the thing.
And you know that directly above the main gate going out is where, if the king attends, that's where him and his entourage have a tendency to sit.
Okay.
Or would sit. That's where the king's box and the High Templars and nobility that would be his guests would sit directly above that main gate.
Okay. I guess I'll try to tell them that if you want to see the king or whatever, get the best part of the show. Or,
If you want to get the best show, go sit in the king's seat.
yeah, they do that.
Oh my.
Go tell Mighty Androponus to beat it.
So, yeah, I guess we're going to go out and use his 50 ceramic to
All right.
get
so
us some seats.
you're going to turn around and go back down the tunnel then? Because they're not going to let you through the other end. All right. Well, let's see. All right. When you turn back around, give me another wisdom check as you get close to that spot.
I made my wisdom check with a 7.
I made it.
All right. Well, you're not hearing anything coming from down there. And you get by it without hearing anything. Hi, this is Moneymaker, your dastardly DM. I just wanted to take a moment to check in and make sure you are enjoying the show so far. If so, please let us know by clicking the like button and the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and leave us a comment below letting us know your favorite parts. As I'm sure you've already noticed, we had some technical issues, a few problems with the green screens, but mainly mic issues. We think we have it figured out now. Hopefully by the second half of Season 1's recording time, we should have the new mics to clear that up. If you'd like to support our endeavor and allow us to give you a higher quality product, the easiest way to do that is to go to my Subscribestar page and subscribe. You can find the link in the video description below. There's all manner of gaming stuff there outside of the show, but you can also find things such as NPCs and monster art that I've used, and character sheets for all those NPCs, and for the player characters that you love so much from the game. All right, I think it's time to get back to the show. Hope you have a great day. Each of you roll a d20 for me. Surprise attack! And tell me the result.
18.
18.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. So you're going to feel something just come up behind you and like get a hold of you with gnarly little fingers. You're going to hear that great squeal slightly as it goes up, and you turn around in time to see kind of a just decrepit looking rat man thing, and it's starting to charge at you. It's gonna leap at you, and one of them's already kind of got him and is got him in like a headlock and trying to drag him down. Yeah, they were able to wrestle with him. All right, so they didn't do any damage, but he's grappled you basically. He's got a hold of you and is trying to drag you back down into the hole. And one of them is now trying to attack you.
Attract
you. He's like, "Hey, you want to see my boobies?
Come down to the hole."
He goes, but you had seen him in time to kind of take a few steps back and keep him from getting a hold of you. All right, so what do you want to do? You're being dragged towards the hole in a headlock, so I'm assuming you're going to resist, but if there's anything in particular you want to do. And what do you want to do?
Magic missile.
Magic missile. Okay.
I also want to yell for Gregoris.
Okay. All right.
I guess the best thing for me to do is grapple. I can't really...
Is just kind of try to wrestle against him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I will...
Or cause light wounds. I could cause light wounds to him.
You could do that, yeah.
I'm going to cause light wounds to him.
Now, did you have it memorized as cause light wounds?
Yeah, of course.
So you instead of one of your cure light wounds?
No.
Because it's on your sheet doesn't mean you memorized it.
Oh.
You've got so many.
I can always do the reverse, right?
They're two different spells.
Oh. Yeah. Well, sure, I had it memorized.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I may have to start tracking that. All right. And for you, hollering for, do you want to do that before you start?
Before I fire. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to add 2 to your thing instead of 1.
Okay.
To your initiative. Okay. But yeah, the reverse of a spell is not just saying it backwards. It's a different spell, and even if it was, you'd have to memorize.
Well, then I'm just gonna wrestle him.
Yeah, because it's not like 3rd edition and beyond, where it's like I've got all this, I can cast any spell that I want as long as I've got the slots for it. It's like no, at the beginning of the day, you decide what spells that you're gonna have.
Round 1.
All right. So you said you are gonna holler first, okay? All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative. D10s. Okay, that makes that easy.
I rolled a 1.
What is not easy, and I can't believe I don't have it here. Left my pen in there. I'll be right back.
Here.
Oh, good, you got it.
There you go.
Excellent. She takes care of me. All right. Where's that? That'd be right there. Okay. And you said what? What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Okay. You are right there. What'd you roll?
And I rolled a 3, making it a 5.
Okay. All right. So you were going to just go ahead and try to resist?
Yep.
Let's do a roll off on that. We'll do it as a strength check or something, okay?
So roll a d20.
What is your strength again?
13.
13. Okay. All right. You're a little stronger than this thing. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a d20. High is good.
I rolled a 20.
Okay. All right. So that is enough that you're able to wrestle free of him, and it took his action to try to hang on to you, and he was unsuccessful. So before they're able to where they're able to continue to try to press the attack. You're able to do your thing. So go ahead and do your thing.
Am I screaming?
You're screaming and you're casting.
Gregoris, we need help.
Okay, right as the one gate closes behind you, you hear, Gregoris, we need help from down in the bottom of the tunnel. You're like, oh, too bad.
Sucks to be y'all. I'll turn to the guards like, can you let me back through? Something's happening to the people I was with.
All right.
I'll say it my turn, I guess.
Yeah, we'll let you say that. Give me a charisma roll.
He's gonna roll a 20.
I failed it.
All right. He's like, nope. Once you're through, you're through. He goes, go to the holding area over here on the right.
I'll turn and go on the right. I ain't getting beat.
Okay. So.
Well, can you check on them at least?
All right.
They're down there with that thing.
He's like, okay, very well. So he hollers at one of the guys that's just on the other side of the portcullis that he closed behind him. He's like, can you go down there? Somebody's hollering for help down there. And the guy's like, oh, dark helmet. So he starts walking down the tunnel. All right. So now cast your spell.
Magic missiles.
Yeah.
I think I can do.
Now you're going to have a witness to use magic.
Well, he's still up at the far end because she did that, and then she hollered for you and immediately started casting. So while you were trying to talk him into it, she was casting.
Okay, so I can do 3 missiles at a time.
Shouldn't it be 2 at your level?
Yeah, probably.
Like 3 levels or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. 2 at 3rd level. Okay, 3 at 5th level. So I can do 2.
Yeah.
And they're 1d4 plus 1.
Yep. So you're gonna try to hit the guy that's coming after you?
Yes.
Okay.
What was the big one? How many d4?
1d4 plus 1 per missile. So
Okay.
all total 2d4 plus 2.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That is more than is possible. 10's the maximum damage. 1d4 plus 1 is one of them, and there's 2 of them.
But I did 2 missiles, right?
You did 2 missiles, 1d4 plus 1 each, so 5 is the maximum damage they could possibly do a piece.
Right.
Yeah,
So the
and you
first
said
one
11.
the first one was a 4. I did them both together.
Yeah.
First one was a 4.
So that's 5.
So that's 5. The second one was 3.
So that's 4.
That's 4.
So that's 9.
Oh,
You said 11.
okay.
All right. And it's like the maximum you could do is 10. You can't do 11 with that. All right. All right. You hit him twice in the chest, and it's just like watching somebody get shot with a 45 or something. Only there's flashes of light when it hits too. So he's just like blasts out his back, and he falls dead with a truncated scream that's cut short, or squeal that's cut short. That was Dodd. Okay. So the last one, you killed him. So, all right. So they are. One of them is basically is now trying to re-grapple him, trying to grab him again. And the other one is laying dead, but it does not have a hold of him. He was able to get free from it. So, let me see something. Okay, that. And all right. So you hear squealing, some more squealing from down below, and 4 more of them come wriggling up out of the from below the grate. Round 2. What do you guys want to do now? There are now 5 of them up in the thing with you, and they all seem to be trying to overbear you, trying to get a hold of you. You gonna try to run? Try to run? All right. Let me see something real quick.
I just have to outrun him.
I just have to outrun you.
She's like, magic missile to the kneecap.
You can't do that again.
Actually, I can. I have it memorized twice.
All right. So, I would say she wouldn't do that, but I can't be confident.
I know.
I can be confident that she won't lie to me about what she's got memorized, but I won't. I can't say that I wouldn't be confident that she wouldn't hamstring somebody to get away. Why she likes playing evil characters. Okay, so you guys are running. All right, roll initiative for me.
Just don't abandon her. I promise you'll never live it down.
That guy is dead.
I rolled a 7.
All right.
Roll the 2.
Roll the 2. All right, roll off for the quickest of them.
Eight.
Okay. And you said you rolled a 7, did you say?
Got a 7, I
Say. Okay. So, what?
I was looking at the camera.
Yeah, there's a little bit of this, but
It needs to be moved back.
hang on. Let me show you something. We'll see. You may be right. No, it's okay. Except for maybe a little bit that way, but it's okay.
Sure.
Okay.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right. As much as it's going to get bumped, apparently, it'll be all right. Don't worry about it. There's nothing that anybody can do. If it gets walked on, it gets bumped a little. Just one of those things that there's nothing I can do about it, and nothing anybody else can do about it within reason. Because I don't expect you guys to be like stone still. There's no way to do that over a long period. So
fidget.
I'll just get over it. And if it gets really bad out of center or something, then I'll fix it. Okay,
So,
although mine is now. It seems like it has been pulled back. Because I know I didn't have it sticking out.
It's not on the carpet.
Yeah.
I don't understand. They're getting
Step
moved.
tool.
They're getting moved.
That's because I can't reach the floor otherwise.
I know, but
There we
still.
go. That's got most of it. Okay. All right. So the one tries to grab. Who wants to be odd? Who wants to be even out of the two?
I'll be even then.
Okay. It's gonna go after you. One of the new ones that came up. You're right there. It grabs a hold of both of your arms by the wrist like that, and tries to drag you back. Give me another. No, actually, I'm gonna wait till the end of the round to see about that. But it's got a hold of you. It has not slashed you, bit you, anything like that. It's just got a hold of you. Keep watching after the credits to find out how to win this chainmail dice bag. Dice not included. Oh, and if you're enjoying this episode, let us know by hitting the like button. Now back to the show. So he's done, and you try to take off running?
Yep.
All right, so you're moving. She's like, see, didn't have to even cast it. So you're running away. Now, a third one, as you turn, let's just see if it's able to get a hold of you. And it does grab a hold of you, yes, with both hands as you turn to run. You were able to get a few feet further away than he is, but it gets a hold of you. And here in a minute, we'll give you guys a chance to do strength checks to try to wrestle away from it. Then the latter two. The latter two are going to then, let's see who they will try. We'll stick with the same odd and even. This one's going to try to get a hold of you too. And it's able to clasp you. It goes after your ankles, and you're able to get one of them out of the way, but it gets a really good grip on your left ankle. And the last one, he comes after you, and he slips on a damp tile, and his squeals roll out as he hits the ground.
The tile's damp because I probably peed my pants.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Though you've got two on you, and you've got one on you. Let me think about. Okay. Go ahead and each of you roll D20 for me, and we'll compare it.
Oh no. I rolled a 3.
3.
I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12. All right. Neither one of you are able to get free, and they're trying to, and they're pulling you down into the grate.
Sweet.
And carrying you off over their heads. And we make it into another round. You want to go ahead and they slam that thing down closed behind. You want to go ahead and try to break free again.
Sure.
Roll a D20.
D20 again. Do you want me to get you? I've got a couple of little shallow boxes like this if you want for rolling in.
7.
7.
19.
19. Actually, both of those are good enough because they rolled a 3 and a 7, and the 3 was for you. The 19 was for you. All right, so now you're down here. You're able to kind of throw them off, and they all kind of back into the shadows, and you can see all their little beady red gleaming eyes, and maybe just the tip of a nose. Round 3 in there.
Let's kill him.
And down here, you see kind of behind them, there's a place where there is just pale light coming through from above, very pale shaft of light, and it is reflecting off of a hexagonal column that seems to be covered in runes. But all right, so what do you want to do?
Poison darts.
Poison darts, okay.
I've got a gouge, so I'm gonna...
That sounds like a good plan. He goes, and because of the way it is, I'm just going to go. If the mechanics would let you do that, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's roll initiative then.
6.
6. And you were poison darting, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I go on 9.
On 9, so that's going to be a while.
Yep.
Neither one
And
of
we
us are
got-
very motivated.
No.
Having a hole at this point.
good rolls on your guys' bad rolls. I've got a 1 and a this and a that. Okay. Dottie, roll off with me. Was that your phone? Damn. Luckily you got a good case on it.
Yeah.
5.
5? Alright. So you'll go before that guy. Alright. So now that you're down here and they've got you out of sight, they're going to try to do attacking on you. Like I said, these are a bunch of rat men. Some of them are wearing torn up clothes that look like they stole them off of dead beggars or whatever. Some of them have many layers of clothes on, and some of them have little trinkets and shit, that none of it matches. Just looks like stuff that they've stolen or found. But they each tried to bite you. And the first one, the first one will try to bite him, and it is going to be able to. The bites, it does 3 points of damage to you. So it gets a hold of your forearm and sinks its teeth into your forearm, but it doesn't like latch on. It's just kind of a kind of thing. Where were we? 3 points of damage to you, bringing you down to 12. All right. The next one, that's that guy. The next one is going to try to bite. Where'd my D4 disappear to? There it is. You as well. They like the taste of you, apparently. They smell that.
Like humans better than half-elves.
But this one, you see him lunge for your leg and you're able to pull it back away from him in time to keep him from, and he just snaps open air, or snaps empty air. The third one, do this a little bit. There we go. Aha, it helped. Goes after you. And he is, he's unable to bite you. You're kind of out like this, and he nips at your hand, but you pull it away. Now go Dottie. Go Dotsfeld. Or Fell.
2 darts.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. I don't remember, but yeah. I think it
it's
is.
always been 2 darts.
I think it's 2 darts, yeah. It's just been a while since we played, and I was like, okay, I know it's 2 arrows.
An 8 and a 13.
An 8 and a 13. Okay.
So just
At least
one
one
dart.
of them did.
Yeah, you know the 13 hit for sure. The 8 is unable to hit the 13. Oh no, the 13 misses for you. Because you've got a 20 THAC0. So you see you're like, and it kind of clinks off the wall behind him and like that. And you like, it hangs in like where they're wearing loose hangs in the cloth under their arm and doesn't get them. So Dotsfell is no good on that. All right, second to the last and last of them goes after him again and is able to bite him once, and that should still be good. Yeah, it looks like that didn't really move anything. All right, D6, and does only 2 points of damage to you. So it nips you on gets hold of like just the skin on your side right here and takes a little nip out of that. So you are down to 10 hit points now. All right. So that's no. I'm sorry. You get to go.
Alright, I'm gonna attack my gouge. And I rolled a 2.
And that won't get it. All right. So you swing it out there, and they just were like, "Whoa, buddy!" And they.
He's a good guy.
So now that's the end of that round. All right, there are still 5 of them. surrounding you.
Round 4.
So, you're just going to continue to try to do the same thing?
I'm gonna color spray.
Okay. That's like one of your most powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still a second level, but it's...
Yeah. So, that one... Okay, yeah. I was thinking prismatic spray for a second. I was like, no, that's a 7th level spray.
No,
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
no,
not that
color
good.
spray is a little different.
Not there.
This one just like stuns them or something, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to try color spray, and you're going to do what?
I'm gonna attack with the gouge.
Going to attack with the gouge again. Okay.
Hey, what do you have my armor class as? Is it?
I have it as a 9.
Should it be? I've got written down on my sheet that I have a studded leather breastplate and leather on both legs. I don't know if that's because I had it written on my character sheet that my armor class was a 9, but I don't know if I took into account
Yeah, I don't know about all.
armor.
Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't have any armor on you.
Okay, well maybe next go around then. Maybe next.
Yeah. When did you get all the
I
other
don't know,
stuff?
man. I didn't. I just wrote
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, that may be a wish list because this is. I've got
Yeah, I know it's not
tortoise
on.
blade, holy symbol, brown index leather.
I don't think
breeches.
it's a wish list.
Yeah,
but-
because I don't know where you would have got it otherwise.
Yeah, it's the only place we've been to the store, and it wasn't in the trunk.
Yeah, it wasn't in the trunk and all that. Yeah, I don't know where you would have. I've got leather boots. I've got
yeah.
leather belt, leather breeches, but that's only pants. That's not armor.
No worries.
Brown leather, wide brimmed hat. Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Okay, well I'm gonna attack with the gouge.
All right. Okay, going to attack with the gouge. That's good. And you're doing color spray, and they're doing their bite thing. So let us roll our initiative.
I rolled a 7.
Hold on.
7 and a 1.
I'm a little more motivated this time around.
Yeah. We got a 3 and a 9. 3 and a 7. Both of you roll off with me.
With the 10-sided,
Yeah, with the 10-sided roll again.
I rolled a 0.
Okay. That's 10, yes.
No last.
Well, you won't go last, but you'll go out of the two people that you and the NPC or the monster that rolled 7, you'll go second on the 7s. Okay. 5. Roll again. You should beat him this time.
1.
Roll. Yeah, you.
I was like, don't tell me to roll again.
Sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
So you cast color spray.
I cast color
Go
spray.
hamina. And what does color spray do? Oh, and you notice. Well, no, you don't, because it's dark. Never mind.
Vivid fan-shaped spray of clashing colors spring forth from my hands. And from 1 to 6 creatures, 1d6 within the area of effect, which is 5 feet by 20 feet by 20 feet wedge.
Okay. Because they're kind of around you, you'll be able to get 3 of them in this. Because there's some over here and all the way around you, so you can kind of get like that.
All creatures above the level of the caster and all those of 6th level or 6 hit dice are entitled to a saving throw versus spell.
These guys have, they're the same hit die you are, so.
Okay.
So they're not above the level, they're not above 3.
Creatures not allowed saving throws, and those that are that hit dice levels are equal to the caster's level are struck unconscious for 2d4 rounds.
Excellent. Okay. Hey, this seems like a good place to stop and tell you about the Slow Children at Play live show. Every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll live stream to all you fans.
By the way, for anyone outside the U.S. who isn't sure what 7 p.m. Eastern Time equates to in your local time zone, we are in the same time zone as New York City, Washington, D.C., and Miami, Florida. In the live show, the Slow Children at Play will discuss the latest episode, answer questions from the comment section, and interact with the live chat. We will also announce the winners of contests, as well as any campaign-related news. On the subject of contests, be sure to pay attention so you'll be able to answer the question after the closing credits. I guess that about covers the live show. I look forward to hearing from you there. Now back to the action.
I'm surprised more people don't use that one. All right.
That's a good one.
Okay, roll me 2d4.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it is pretty cool. I guess it's one of those ones that everybody are like, oh, color spray. That doesn't sound very menacing.
Alright, so the first one's a 1 and the second one's a 3.
So 4. Okay, so all 3 of the ones that are in your area are so she goes, ha, and they're like, ah, and they fall over, they squeal and fall over, and they're just panting heavily on the ground with their staring eyes just kind of dilated, red dilated eyes.
They're down in the K-hole.
All right. So that is 3 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
KO, and that is Dottie. All right. So that's that, and that will be these first 3 there. So let me see something. That may be enough that sounds like the kind of thing that for these kinds of creatures is good for a morale test.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Check their morale. Let's see, a D10 isn't going to do it because they'll make it every time. Is that me or you?
That's what I thought.
Okay. All right. The 2 remaining ones squeal and try to turn and run. You're right there if you want to take
Stab in the back.
shot at the back of the one that was closest to
I
you.
rolled a 7 again.
A 7.
Plus backstab?
Let me think about it.
Yeah, I thought that. That sounds pretty.
Because let me try to figure out kind of what their. Let's see, their armor class. I'll give them at least 2 of that armor class is dexterity, and I'm gonna make that go away, since they're just like cutting and running as quick as they can and not trying to dodge shit. So let's see, where are you at? You're out there. 19. And what was it? A 7?
It was a 7.
Still not quite good
No,
enough to get it.
no.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't even notice that you're doing it. It turns and right as you're about to stab it in the back, it goes down onto all 4 and just tries to gallop.
Sure.
Go ahead and get a free shot at its back too, if you want. Oh no, you don't have a weapon in hand, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind. So they go scurrying off into the darkness.
Victory!
And now you guys, now that you don't have that immediately in your face, you are hearing like a very low droning that seems to have that same kind of a whispering drone, and you can kind of catch the word strange every once in a while and catch a few of those other keywords that you know that are in the parts of the poem that you've seen.
Well, I'm
And-
freaked out.
Before we go on, let's go back to you. I actually intended to go back and forth in this, but that's okay. We can now go back and forth. All right.
It's tough to
So it comes time that that your match is up, and they open the big gates in front of you, and the intense light pours in from just you were used to the torchlight, so it's just like it opens and at first it's just a glaring light that it takes your eyes a few seconds to adjust to. You walk out and there are easily 25,000 people in the stands, just screaming. Nobody They don't seem to be like in any sort of chant or anything where they're all kind of, but it's just kind of a din of white noise cheering, and some booing and all that in between. The floor of the Criterion, as you already knew, but I'll describe it for everybody here, is made up of like 10-foot hexagons that are like marble, made of white marble with like the black veins, that run through certain marbles. And from past experience and being told that these can be raised and lowered, not so much like in the middle of a match, but like to set up, they can raise them to make mazes, or to make high ground over here, or to make a wall or a fortified area that you could defend, kind of thing, where it's like all but one is raised, where it's like it's just got an open one that's not raised here, kind of thing. But right now they're all pretty much flat. There's a little undulation here and there, a couple of places that you could trip and hang a heel up if you're not careful. So there's a few that are a few inches higher here and there at random points. But yeah, as you guys go out, as you break the portal, the crowd noise increases, kind of like, like they were in between matches before, and the din was lower, and as you come out, the crowd kind of goes nuts, and they announce you and your partner. They're like, and next for your entertainment, from the House Magistelis stables, a matched pair versus a pair of beasts. And the crowd's like, ooh, and it goes around. By the way, when you look up to look at the crowd, you can see the crowd, and above them are these things that look like giant, like triangular sails from like a junk would have, like like an Arabian ship would have those triangular sails. It looks like 100-foot tall sails sticking up above that, but that they're actually carved out of marble, but they help keep the one from a distance. You can see them over the walls, so they look like sailing ships. But they also cast shadows over different parts of the stands during different parts of the day. But you see the crowd, and above it these 8 sails, because there's like 2 on each side, and then above that the cloudless olive-colored sky, like what we've got here of Athos above that, with the blazing crimson sun beating down upon you. And you've been told that basically your spot to start is about 2/3 of the way to the other side. You'll go out, and as you walk out, you get out there, your partner is he's got a what's it called? A lodulus, I think. Yeah, I think it's the lodulus, where it's got like on either end, it's got the crescent-shaped blade with the little point in the middle, and it's on a pole. He's got a lodulus, and he's got more armor on than you used to have. He's got something similar to what you do now. Which reminds me, I need to adjust that. We decided you were at a 5, correct? Now, Gregoris is a 5. There we go. So when you get to your mark at the far end, your dwarven partner, he's just loving this. This is what he's been looking for. All the hardship and toil, all the lashes that he's endured was was for this glory. So he's just soaking it in, and he's turning around to each part of the crowd, holding his weapon up over his head, like, trying to get them into it. He goes, and they will be matched against 2, not 1, but 2 of the slave Bane, the Cylops. And the crowd's like, ooh. And they open, the gates that you walk out of open again, and these enormous kind of bluish white centipedes come running out. They scurry and stop, so they're like, and you see their antennae are going back and forth a lot. Where do I have them? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. And the announcer's like, begin! And I don't have, this is not a bad picture of them. I had drawn one, I just don't, it's on my computer and I can't, without screwing things up, I can't. But
Okay.
kind of like that. Round 1. And about 15 feet long, each one of them.
Okay.
So their back's about this wide. And they stand, say, about, when they're not rearing up, just with their legs, their bellies are about maybe 8 inches off the ground. So they come running out, and they just as soon as they hit it like a big gong, and they come from either side and start like making big circuitous S paths straight at you. What do you want to do? They're heading for melee, and your partner nudges you again. He says, "Remember, mind the antennae. They'll put you on your butt."
All right. Now, did you say the floor, is it all raised at different levels right now? Is it just still?
There's not. It's just kind of rolling.
Rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not like anything that's up 4 or 5 feet or 10 feet.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
just, there's nothing that's more than maybe a foot high, but most of it's just a few inches here and there, and there are flat patches and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's just one of those things that if you take off running or if you back up a whole lot, I might have you do a dex check to keep from tripping.
Okay. Well, I will just one more question. If I have my wrist razors
Yeah.
on, am I still able to use the caracol instead, or do I have to have one or the other?
All
I don't know
right.
how the limitation comes with wearing those.
Yeah, you can hold something in your hand.
Okay.
You just can't use both at the same time to do damage on the same round.
Gotcha.
It's not like you're going, ugh, and slashing with the wrist razors and it's on there,
Okay.
and it's sitting up here, and you're hitting with the caracol blade over
Gotcha.
here.
Okay. Now, like the caracols that could be used one-handed, if I did go to the 2 swings in the feet, I'm not doing it right now. Is that something that would be used in the other hand as the other weapon? Like, how like you have the 2 swords?
Oh, yeah, like it's a lesser weapon.
Yeah.
Does one do more damage than the other?
They both do this.
Is one smaller than the other in size? The
That's
wrist
a good
razor's
question. I'll look
probably
into
the wrist
that.
razor's probably considered smaller in size since it's
Probably.
only got 6 inches of blade, and it's just basically back to here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be your offhand weapon if you did.
Okay.
If you did if you were doing like, okay, I wanna attack 2-handed instead of just this is my 2 attack round.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
Okay.
But then that would be like a special attack where you got a negative on the offhand kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
it would give you an extra attack for that round.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
It's just harder to do.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't planning on doing it right now. I was just wondering if it would work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could make that
All
work.
right. So yeah, my intention is to use the caracol and I guess I want to stay next to my guy. You know, I don't want to run away from him or try to split up.
Okay.
So I'll engage, I guess, the one that comes at me to the right.
All right. So.
Right.
All right. He gets kind of like 2 steps from you, where you guys are kind of back to back, but you've still got a little bit of room to where you can do this without elbowing each other, kind of thing. You know, where if he's doing something like that, he's not going to hit you with the butt of his weapon. But you still are kind of watching each other's back. That way he gets like that. All right, so you're going to attack Hal. This is 1 attack round for this. With Caracol, 1 attack round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's take a time out for just a second so I can ask you for a little bit of help. Don't worry, this one won't cost you a dime. All I need is for you to comment the name of your favorite character and let us know why. Please just keep it positive. I'm sure all our players would love to hear what you have to say. Thanks again. Now let's get back to the show.
All right, so let's go ahead and roll initiative then. Where's the D10?
6, yeah. Yes.
Did you say you got 6?
Yes.
All right. Well, they are faster than you guys are, but they are very fast creatures. So, one of them decides let's see if they're gonna, first of all, if they're going to try to double up on one of you, or, okay. Do you want to be even or odd? Okay. They decide that since he's shorter, they're going to go after him. He's probably the weaker of the 2 of you, so they both, as they come up, they both then veer over and try to attack him. Okay, so the one kind of rears up and it's like, it's rattling its jaws, and then it strikes like a snake almost, and you see as it goes down, it's each set of jaws tries to clamp down as it's gets close enough to make contact. Let us see if he does. This has a weird way of attacking. Okay, yeah. So I get to roll 3 times for each attack on this.
That's what I was wondering if it's going to be.
Yeah.
Separate.
Okay, the first set, yeah, it lunges so hard and he kind of moves sideways and it tries to follow him and it flips it over. So now it's like it's on its back and it curls up into like a spiral trying to flip back over, but it's kind of on its back rocking back and forth. So that one misses completely. It rolled a 1 on the first set of the outer jaws. So where is he? He's right there. The next one, who's going after him again, let's see. He's going to do that. He's going to try to do this. All right. It instead of trying to bite him, it swings one of its antennae around and hits him with it. And he what is your save versus paralyzation? I didn't write one down for him, but I'm assuming it'll be the same versus you for you, since you're about the same level and the same class. 14. All right. Yeah. He when it does hit him, it finds some of his skin, and he's just like that. He just kind of starts jumping and goes stiff and falls over. So, all right. He goes down already. Doesn't even get. Oh shit! That's okay. So now it is your turn.
All right, I'll chop at
At the nearest one?
Yeah, I guess so.
You want the one that's on its back or the...
Probably the easiest one to hit.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest one to
Maybe
hit.
get a soft belly.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, what you got?
5. That dies hard to see.
A 5 will not hit it.
Uh,
Okay, so you swing and it kind of wriggles out of the way, and that is the end of that round.
Will Gregoris and Embarrass become an embarrassment to Lord Magus Stolas? Or will they overcome these outrageous odds and emerge victorious? Watch next week and find out. Okay, it's time for a little break. Thank you for watching. And to thank you for getting this far into the video, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We're running a Superfan Appreciation Contest. Well, actually, it's 2 contests in one. We will be doing a weekly giveaway where you can win a game token of one of the monsters, NPCs, or PCs from Shadows of Balic. In this first contest, each week we'll be giving away a different token. These tokens will be in electronic file format, both PDF and PNG, so you can use them on your home tabletop or in a virtual one. To be eligible for the weekly contest, you just need an email to receive your prize, to be a subscriber of the Slow Children at Play channel, and to comment the correct answer to this week's contest question before the premiere of next week's episode of Shadows of Balic. The winner will be chosen at random from all the correct answers on the Slow Children at Play live stream the week following the episode's premiere. Here's an example of how that'll work. If an episode premiered on, say, Wednesday the 5th of March 2025, the winner for that episode would be chosen from the correct answers posted by 11:59 and 59 seconds on the 13th the week after. The winner would then be announced on the 14th on the Friday night Slow Children at Play live stream. Then the winner will be given on-screen instructions on how to claim their prize. If the winner does not contact us by the time of the premiere of the following episode of Shadows of Balic, they forfeit their prize and it is added to the next week's contest prizes. The second contest will start at the time of the premiere of the first episode of Shadows of Balic Season 1 and last until the Slow Children at Play live stream following the last week of the first season. The prize for the Season 1 contest is this awesome chainmail dice bag. The dice bag was handmade by me using golden aluminum rings. It can hold around 40 standard-sized dice. That's just shy of 7 complete sets. The dice shown here are not included as part of the prize and are only shown for scale. Unlike the first contest, you must live in the United States of America to be eligible for the second contest. The reason for this is it is a physical item and international shipping is cost prohibitive. Aside from geographic eligibility considerations, to participate in the second season-long contest, you must be a subscriber of the Slow Children at Play channel and correctly answer the weekly questions for each week of Season 1 of Shadows of Balic prior to the end of the contest. I'm looking forward to sending out your prizes. Good luck. Oh, one last bit of legal business that I have to cover. First of all the contests and all their prizes are solely the promotion and responsibility of the operators of the Slow Children at Play channel. They are not sponsored by or associated with any entity, platform, such as but not limited to YouTube, Rumble, or Spotify, or corporation. Secondly, the rules for both of these contests can be found in the video description below. There you will also find a link to an off-site document that contains the same rules for your convenience. Alright, now that we have all the rules straight, I believe it's time to get to this week's question. Are you ready? Just remember you have to answer in the comments section below, and only correct answers count. Good luck! Alright, let's see if you were paying attention today. The contest question for this episode is, in this episode, which player character do the Tari grab first? Okay, that wasn't so tough, was it? If you don't know the answer off the top of your head, it should be a simple matter to go find it. Remember to catch next week's Slow Children at Play live stream to find out if you won. Good luck. Oh, one last thing. To go directly to the next video, just click here. And if you'd like to go to the playlist for this season, click down here. You have a great day. Bye-bye.